versus Chun-Li. Great match. Special versus Arcade.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Blocks the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. Projectile to try and change the situation. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Got their eye on the air. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 can't use any more drive without experiencing burnout. Player 1 can't afford this KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Nice counter. Gets the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Anti-air drops, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, the throw connects. Forward rush. Closing it out with a super hard finish. Nice and clean. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Uses the parry. The low heavy hit. Gets the crossover. Lots of aggression from both sides. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. A throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Drive rush to keep it going. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Going in, attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. They just won't stop switching sides. Jumps in. Adamant flame. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 1, does them dirty. A real test of nerves here. Player 2 has anti-air in the clutch. All in with a rush. Looking to slice off a limb with a demon kick. Player, what a finish. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Sneaks in above. The low kick is blocked. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish count. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws them to negate the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jump, checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. They were right to be on guard there. Gets the knockdown and now blocks the ambiguous crossover. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. A quick breather. Perfect parry. Big throws. Goes for the massage. Player one holding on to that corner. Demon blade kick. A super art. Can they claw their way back and give themselves the finishes with the throw? Player one brings it.
Practice online. Practice.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low whips. The combo's there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is a real back and forth match for Scene. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Both players with no drive in the tank. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Adamant flame. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Nice counter. Both fighters planning something? Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps? Drive rush to keep it going. Genius read. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Drive rush. Zones with the fireball. Perfect execute. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Knocked them out of the air. This is gonna hurt. They're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Genius reads with that throw escape. Jumps! Here comes the corner pressure. Player two is looking at a grim situation with burnout. A jump? All in with a rush. Oh, here we go. In with the crosser. They're in rank, drops him hard. A jump, solid anti-air. Flatlines him. Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jumps. Springs forward with the drive rush. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? What are they thinking here? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. This is a huge chance to make him feel it. Triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. With the life KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Adamant flame. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Burnout activates. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jumps up, grabs and throws him away. Akuma's going in. And betting it all on the drive rush. Scuffle. Oh, they switch sides. They deny. Keeps cool and knocks them out. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Oh, drive rush. The jump in is denied. Fires off the missile. The super's blocked. I'm keeping it nice and pretty. I called it. I called it. What were they thinking? Player two, the big slam
My
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, talk that.
round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. There's an overdrive arm. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player one has the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Burnout is triggered. KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Springs forward with the drive rush. Akuma's going in. Still slugging drive rush to keep it going. Blocks it. Dashes forward. Baku huddle. Gets the combo. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Jumps up. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong. Drive rush. Throws him. The drive impact doesn't work. Both absolutely refusing to give up forward rush. Connects with the throw. Player one doesn't touch the throw.
That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight.